Bullying is put front and center after a high school shooting and a middle school fight. Both end in tragedy. I'm Kimberly Wollaston with a spotlight focus for Insiders Health News. Whether you'd like to point to the 5 people shot in a Chardon, Ohio high school, or the California girl who died just hours after a brief fight, it's obvious that school bullying is a problem that is not going away. What was once thought of as harmless teasing and schoolyard antics is now being considered a real danger for our next generation. And with every new story, it becomes harder and harder to ignore. Chardon, a relatively small town in Ohio, trudged up a sad reality that many people are happy to ignore. There are serious consequences when people are bullied. The 17-year-old boy that began shooting at random in the school cafeteria is already allegedly on the hook for 3 counts of murder, with another victim in serious condition. But where did things go wrong? Well, for our shooter, it seems like home may not have been any sort of solace. Many children all across the country get picked on and isolated by other classmates. Some have the kind of support system they need to get through it. Some will lean on their own sheer willpower, but far too many are left with depression and mild psychosis. Bullying isn't just name-calling anymore. It is terrorism. And without more vigilant responses, we're going to be letting too many kids just slip through the cracks. One such slip may have already happened in Long Beach, California, where a 10-year-old student died after a fight with a classmate. Joanna Ramos, a 5th grader, is thought to have been in an argument over a boy. That argument turned into a fistfight, and that fight may have ended Ramos's life. The young girl was brought to the hospital after multiple warning signs for concussion, including vomiting and an extreme headache. After an unsuccessful surgery to remove the blood clot forming on the surface of her brain, Ramos was pronounced dead. While police are still investigating, it's hard not to jump to the conclusion that fighting caused the concussion. Even if it was for a silly reason, the dust-up in the alley behind the school may have taken a life. So now, more than ever, it's important that we all learn to identify the telltale signs of bullying and depression in our students. It's fathomable that with some slightly better judgment by adults involved, we may have been able to avoid both of these catastrophic events and even more minor tragedies. Whether or not every bully leads to a crime spree doesn't matter. No one should ever have to feel like a victim every day of their life. That's it for this edition of Insiders Health News. I'm your host, Kimberly Wollaston, and remember, it's your health. We're just helping you think outside the box.